Apparently, people don't believe me when I tell them that Gypsy is fake. She's fake. She's a fraud. Well, one of my lovely viewers brought something to my attention in regards to Hooters. This stunt. I honestly feel like if you have 9 million followers, you should ask a company before you attempt to promote them with this outfit of a wannabe Hooters girl. What a liar. The email itself is actually pretty long. You see that big gray gap there in between, and it is dated outbound 8/7/2019. Let's get into it. Fox and Faye brought this to my attention, and I will tag them over on YT. The writing is very small, you guys, so I'm going to try to read it. But babe, I want you to know that I love you with all my heart. I'm sorry it's been a rough work week. I know that all is for a bigger goal. I miss you, but I can't help feeling like I have been annoying you lately with how much I call you. Maybe it's the fact I do call you when you are working, and maybe that it is annoying. If so, I apologize and I will stop calling you every morning and night. If you need space, let me know. Today, you put me in a mood because I clearly told you I had a vivid nightmare that you were cheating on me with another girl in here. Yowzers, who happens to be a real girl in here, and I was still feeling weird about it, like I hadn't shook off the dream yet. Then you proceed to tell me about some chick. Granted, she was old, but still some chick hitting on you. Like I don't want to hear about it. I know you get chicks throwing themselves at you, but don't need to be reminded. It's not funny, so please stop. And today was just bad timing. She's talking to Ken, right? I haven't deep dove the emails at all, you guys, but let me know in the comments who she's talking to. With 2019, I would have to assume it's Ken. Okay, continuing on. You were a sand kicker today because I felt you all but said, F your feelings and your bad dreams. Let me tell you how many chicks want to F me. Sometimes you say things that it surprises me that you don't catch things that stir me up. I think you do completely overlook some things and think it doesn't bother me. Just don't tell me about that shiz. Save it for your dude buddies who are probably 38 and still single, living the bang 'em and leave 'em, like not your incarcerated fiance who has not a clue what you do when I'm not on the phone with you. I get that all you surround yourself with besides blank are other bartenders who are point in case singles for the very reason of the attention that comes with being in that line of work. As you admitted yourself, you have to flirt in order to get high tips. So, in a sense, you ask for it to happen. Ever since you told me that I'm like, you're not innocent, so you don't act surprised like it happened out of the blue. What I do appreciate is that you don't act on the opportunity. Ask yourself if the roles were reversed and I brag to you, Valley Girl talk, like, oh my God, so this old guy came into my work and was like, damn girl, you fine. If I was younger, I'd hit that. See my point? Oh my gosh, you guys, not Gypsy with her analogies. That was my biggest complaint. Well, besides all the lies in her book, is all the flippant analogies. Let's get to the Hooters part because, man, this email is long. Gypsy says, what I do appreciate is that you don't act on the opportunity, but ask yourself this, if the roles were reversed and I brag to you, Valley Girl talk, like, oh my God, so this old guy came into my work and was like, damn girl, you fine. If I was younger, I'd hit that. See my point? It's the same if you was locked up and I was working at Hooters. I would never degrade myself enough to work there. But say, for example, if I did, I would have to wear short shorts and a tight crop top showing off my tits, flipping my hair and giving guys winks while bending over their tables as they stare down my shirt. I'm sure I would make loads of money and have dudes hitting on me all day, but I wouldn't give them what they wanted. Then told you about all the guys who wanted to take me home when you call me just needing a moment to be reminded how much I love you. But instead, I make you feel insecure and jealous because you're in prison and I can't so much as even kiss me for a long time. I hate reading the stuff she writes, y'all. It's jealous because you're in prison and I can't so much as even kiss me for a long time, but some random ass has the privilege to see down my shirt and offers to take me to Pound Town. This is really Gypsy here, y'all. This is the Gypsy I've been trying to warn everybody about. So I hope my little examples put things into perspective for you. I can't control that you're a Hooters hooker, but I will ask to be left in ignorance as it is bliss. Anyway, I sound like I'm bitching and I'm not bitching. I'm just trying to keep real with you and telling you what is on my mind. I'm not mad, by the way. I just don't want to be omitting anything that I feel. I'm probably overblowing it and could have gotten my point across without the examples, but it's 2 a.m. and I didn't get to say all of this on the phone tonight, nor did I get my kisses. I love you so much. I love you. You're a wonderful partner. I do just get possessive of you. Remember, my halo is held up by horns. Yeah. I love you. You're a wonderful partner. I do get so possessive of you. Remember, my halo is held up by horns. Miss you. Love your little gremlin. XOXOXOXO. So she says, I would never degrade myself enough to work at Hooters. And now she's prancing around the internet in a Hooters outfit. When a person shows you who they are, believe it. She's bragging, saying that her halo is held up with horns. She would never degrade herself enough to work at Hooters and referring to them as Hooters hookers. So now Gypsy is okay with degrading herself. I mean, it's really just an outfit. I never really found it to be that degrading, but I know a lot of people do, and that's okay. I'm just tired of people worshiping a woman that is a lying fraud. What do you guys think? Leave some comments. Leave some comments because I'm not shocked. Gypsy, we already know that you were okay with using your body for monetary value. We know that you are a very freaky girl. And I think it's fairly safe to assume that she did not get it from her mama, especially since we have no knowledge of Dee Dee sleeping around or getting with other men. Her daughter was her entire life, her very, very sick daughter. The attention turns her on, and she will get that attention by any means necessary.